Yo, what is up my Apple World family, and welcome back to the Why You Need series, the series where I convince you, or of course at least try to convince you in order for you to get a certain product or a certain service surrounding the world of Apple. So this is why you need the iPad Pro Smart Keyboard. So let's get started. So Apple's Smart Keyboard makes the iPad Pro a potential PC replacement. I don't really want to go too in deep on whether the iPad Pro with a Smart Keyboard can replace a PC. I've already made a bunch of videos on that, which I will of course link down below, which by the way, yes, the iPad Pro has replaced my MacBook in so many ways, which once again, check out those videos down below if you guys want to check out how. So when you first buy an iPad, and specifically the iPad Pro, you don't really know what to get, whether you should buy a case, a sleeve, a cover, a keyboard. You have so many options, and in my opinion, the Smart Keyboard and a keyboard in general is the best option if you want to replace a laptop. So Apple's Smart Keyboard is personally my favorite, and before you guys ask, yes, I've tried out Logitech one, and I just don't really, I just didn't really like the material of it. I just love the Smart Keyboard. I love the material and it's so comfortable to type on. As I was saying, it's super comfortable to type on, but when you actually first get it, it's super weird and you really have to get used to it. I had like 2 weeks of getting used to it, but now I just type everything. I write all of my scripts on the iPad Pro with the Smart Keyboard. I do a bunch of schoolwork. I do a bunch of essays on my iPad Pro. I barely use my MacBook. I barely use my iMac to actually type stuff. I love typing on my iPad because I've just grown so much on the keyboard and I just find it so comfortable. Also, here's some good news. The iPad Pro Smart Keyboard is actually water resistant. So if you're a clumsy person, or if your friends or family are pretty clumsy and you don't want people ruining your keyboard, it's water resistant. So there you go. The Smart Keyboard is by no means perfect, and here's what I don't really like about it. It lacks some clickiness on the keys, it lacks the function keys. It's pretty expensive, and to be honest, the thing that I hate the most about the keyboard is that there is only one angle. So if you want to put your keyboard like this, or like this, like a normal MacBook or like a normal laptop, you can't, which sucks. And going back to the things that I like about it, the angle that it's set on, I think it's a perfect angle, and whenever you're sitting, it's so comfortable to type on, and the iPad is at like the perfect feel. I love the angle. And even though the Smart Keyboard makes your iPad Pro much heavier and much bulkier, it's actually a very slim and a lightweight keyboard, which makes it great for traveling. The material, as I was saying, it's great, and also, you don't really need to worry about Bluetooth because of course, the Smart Keyboard has the Smart Connector with your iPad Pro. So you don't really need to mess with Bluetooth, because if you're considering and getting a Bluetooth keyboard, I mean, they're really affordable, so if you're in a budget, they're a great option, but you just have to connect to Bluetooth every single time, and in my opinion, I've dealt with Bluetooth keyboard, and it's just not always the best experience. So the final question, do you need the iPad Pro Smart Keyboard? Yes, if you're a person that types a lot on your iPad, you're gonna love the iPad Pro Smart Keyboard, and you're just gonna want to type all day on it because it's so comfortable to use, so lightweight, and you're gonna bring it everywhere. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully I convinced you to buy the Smart Keyboard for your iPad. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you guys wanna help support the channel and buy some awesome t-shirts, make sure to check out appleworldclothing.com. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to do all that stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.